these are supposed to be Ren sunglasses. I have some sunglasses, but I can't find them. I wanted to use them in that video I did on our TikTok with the Banana Boat song when I had Sahara out. I ended up using these, or I think it was the leopard ones. But anyway, I figured I would do a different style video for you guys with this breeding update. You're probably going to hear my dogs in the background. I found a bunch of their toys under the bed where they've kind of stashed them away. So now they're getting them all out and they're playing with them. But I'm going to kind of show you around. We're going to talk about the next phase, the next steps of what we're doing with the Blue-Eyed Lucy project. But it's not just the Blue-Eyed Lucy project, right? Because we've got some other cool combos that can come from our new Proven Breeder male that we got over Christmas time. The reason we got him, if you don't remember or didn't see any of the previous videos, is because he carries Banana, Mystic, and Mojave. So he is called a Fruit Passion. That is a 2-word combo to describe Banana, Mojave, and Mystic. So Mystic and Mojave are both in the Blue-Eyed Leucistic complex. So he can make Blue-Eyed Lucies with 3 to 4 of our females that we've got. And then also, since he carries the banana gene, he can make some really pretty banana combos too. Our next female that we plan to pair him with, and I'm going to try to do that today, we're going to see what happens, is Kadabra. The reason that I wanted to do this is because they can produce Mystic Potions, more Fruit Passions like Falcor, they can produce more Super Mystics like Kadabra, and they can produce a really beautiful combo that I would describe looks a lot like an opal gemstone. A Banana Super Mystic. Super awesome. It's got super in the name, right? So that is something that I really, really think is exciting. And you know, one thing I am going to talk about in the future here at Magic City Morris, you know, we really, really do like to preserve a lot of the classics. You know, we know that they're all out there. We know that there's so much high-end stuff out there with recessives, you know, that a lot of the big name breeders are doing. But guess what? For me personally, I really love Blue-Eyed Lucy's, Mystic Potions, a lot of the banana combos. I love just a classic pied. There's stuff you can build on with pied, but I enjoy a classic pied just like anybody else. Classic pies are still, you know, selling a lot. People want them, but they're at a little bit lower of a price, so most people can afford them more. Of course, we're going to do some more recessive stuff down the line, but I really, really love a lot of the just naturally beautiful combos that only have maybe 2, 3, 4 genes stacked in there. You know, you don't have to have 10 plus genes stacked within a snake for it to be beautiful. And snakes being beautiful a lot of the time is what attracts people to them at the reptile shows. I mean, bananas, Blue-Eyed Lucy's, classic pieds, those in and of themselves, albinos, sell because people really, really like them and they are affordable. So, you know, I kind of take back what I said in the other video I did a little bit a while ago, where I said we were going to focus on more recessive stuff. We are, but I think sprinkling in there a little bit of the, you know, lower end combos that are still very beautiful and striking and popular, I think that's going to be a good thing too for people. So let's go. So let's go ahead and go over here. I'm gonna kind of show you what it's like when you first pair 2 snakes. So getting some coconut husk in his water. I'll have to get that cleaned out, but I'm going to get him right here. He's the one that I had out in the video yesterday. He's an awesome breeder. He's an amazing size and he's very beautiful. This is Kadabra right here. She's our Super Mystic. So we are going to see what happens when I place Falcor in here with Kadabra. We're going to see what happens. Now, he's bred before. We just paired him. Look at how much bigger he looks than Kadabra almost. But we're going to watch their body language, guys. So he knows he's in here with the female. She's just now sort of kind of moving around a little bit, shifting around, realizing there's another snake in here. She may retreat. She may not want anything to do with him, but the important thing is that, you know, the important thing is that we just try it out. So she's going to the back. One thing you can do, guys, if you have a male, and I've said this in a video a long time ago, if you have a male that acts like it doesn't want to breed, you can do a few things. You can put in the fresh shed of another male that's of breeding age and weight to basically make the male that you want to breed with the female you've got lined up compete or want to compete with that male, because he'll basically think that male's around if we put that shed in there. And then there's also a kind of gross thing that people do sometimes. They'll actually expose the sperm plugs of or the hemipenes of another male and wipe semen on the female's back of another male ball python. And that is another thing that will trigger the male that's stubborn to actually start breeding. And also another good idea, pairing ball pythons during a thunderstorm. It works, guys. I've done it. That's part of how we got our first clutch. And then the other thing is misting. You know, you want to mist the enclosure, which I'm going to do here soon. Something about misting the enclosure can stimulate them to start breeding. It's like the environment, you know, change. But I don't know. You can't really see her face. There she is. So they may sit like this for a little while, you guys. They may not do anything. But I'm going to try it out because I really think this clutch would be really, really awesome. And basically the way it's going to work is Priya has already been paired with this male 3 times. So it's been maybe 2 or 3 weeks since she was last paired with him. So she's basically waiting to ovulate. And once she ovulates, it's going to take 30 days after what is called her pre-lay shed for her to even lay the eggs. So by the time Cadabra here would even get to where she would ovulate, we would be a little bit ahead, you know, a month or so, or maybe even 2 months with the timeline with Priya. So these babies are not all going to hatch at the same time, because then the babies need at least 60 days to hatch. The eggs usually start hatching around day 65. So, you know, you kind of have to just plan it out. You know, how do you want to do it? Do you want to have multiple clutches hatch at the same time? If you do, then pair all your snakes at the same time. Take your male, if you're using the same male, to maybe like 3 different females. And make sure he's eating in between pairings. But go ahead and, you know, pair him again with another female. So we're going to let these guys, if Cadabra goes back in, we're going to let these guys kind of hang out and do their thing and see if they actually pair. And we'll do an update about that later. And here is Priya, guys. Look at her. She definitely might be on her way to having an ovulation. She's doing all the characteristic things that a female is going to do. She's back here in the warm part of the tub. She is coiled up. A lot of times when they are going or getting close to ovulating, or their follicles are growing, they'll wrap around the water bowl, which is on the cooler side. And it helps grow the follicles. But she's back here, she's getting bigger, so we may have some baby ball pythons on the way, guys. And if you remember, Priya is the mom to our first clutch, and she had 13 babies. So who wants to take a guess if she's going to have 13 again? Is she going to have 13? Is she going to have less than 13? Or is she going to have more than 13? We'll have to find out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the babies we still have. We have 3 babies left from clutch number 2, which actually I can't talk today, hatched in October. And they are looking great, guys. They're 100% het albino. Their mother was a visual albino. Their parents were both 100% het clown. So the babies are 66% het clown. So your best bet with one of these, if you want to do any clown stuff, pair one of these to a visual clown. Don't pair it to a het clown. Same thing with albino. If you want your odds to be better, yeah, you probably get at least one albino if you do one of these with another het albino. But if you pair one of these with a visual albino, your odds will be much better. Because if you remember, there were 8 babies out of this clutch, and we only got one clown combo. We were hoping for at least 2 or 3. So horrible odds, but whatever. We're going to carry on. So I'm going to show you these babies. I'm going to show you kind of what they look like now. And we're doing a buy one, get one half off sale, you guys, on all of our snakes. So not even just these babies, like all of the adults we have. We also have our Kenyan sand boa for sale. She's a sub-adult. And our local pickup deal with her is going to be, if you come to our house and get her, you can take home her enclosure, her heat mat, her lamp, her tank accessories, everything for free. So if you do a local pickup with our Kenyan sand boa, she's an albino Kenyan sand boa, you can take home her enclosure and all of her supplies for free. We even have pinky mice that we just ordered for her, so you can actually take home a bunch of food for her too. We feed her like 2 pinky mice every week because we're trying to get her to grow a little bit more now. So that's what we've been doing with her every Sunday. We've been giving her at least 1 or 2 pinky mice. So all of our other snakes, besides the baby ball pythons, are pretty much on a 2-week schedule. So every other Sunday. All right. So let me go ahead and get some of these out. First, I'm going to show you the one we're keeping, the firefly clown that we got. He's not happy. I'm pretty sure that he's very beautiful though, but this is the one clown combo that we got. One. But we're going to keep him. You see he's mad, he just bit me. Anyway, so we're going to keep him and we're going to grow him up and we're going to breed him. We've got a pastel clown female we're going to breed him with, and his mother. If you didn't know that, you can breed ball pythons back to their parents, called line breeding. That's what a lot of breeders do. But anyway, so we could pair him to Zahara one day and get some albino clowns. There's a lot of things we could do, guys. But this is our firefly clown. I was praising him the other day because the other day when I got him out, he didn't try to bite me, but he sure is doing it today. He wants me to put him back. Okay. Alright. This is a male. I think this is our only male we have left, you guys. Firefly male. He looks really, really good. He's mad too. But yeah, these babies, you're just honestly going to have to handle them if you want one. You know, they're not, you know, super used to being handled by people. They're good eaters though. They're very, very good eaters. But this is a last male firefly. This is a female. We have 2 females left. She's beautiful. She's very, her coloring is very faded, so she looks really, really pretty. She's not liking me picking her up either. But, she's very, very beautiful. So this is one of 2 females we have left. I don't know why my camera's not focusing very well, but there she is. And I'm going to show you my favorite. She's my favorite because she's so bright. She's such a bright yellow. Look at her. And gosh, look at that busy pattern. Look at that busy pattern right there. I love that. And, I don't know if you can see, she's got an X on her head, you guys. Look at that head stamp. That's really, really cool. I don't know if it'll focus. But she's got a really, really cool head stamp, you guys. Kind of looks like a butterfly, doesn't it? But it's like an X. I might would name her Electra or something like that if I was keeping her. Or Volt. Or Bolt. Okay, let's go see the constrictors. Well, I mean, they're all constrictors, but you know, these are the boa constrictors and the retics, right? Here's Medusa hanging out, our IMG 66% het sharp boa constrictor. Here is Ra, our male sharp albino boa constrictor, looking really good, guys. Looking really good. Here's Ka, our male jungle boa. He's going to be the first male boa that we pair with Harley, our hypoharlequin boa, which I'll show you in a minute. Here's Ripley coming to check out what's going on. He's so silly. He is our Anery Motley Tiger, super dwarf reticulated python. So he is really, really cool and really long too. And here is Eden. She is our dwarf purple albino reticulated python. Literally one of my favorites. But that's Harley. She's really, really pretty. Looks like she went to the bathroom too, so I'll have to clean that up. Should I turn the light on? I should probably turn the light on. Maybe let some light in from the door. Let these crazy dogs out for a second. Sometimes you just gotta let the dogs out. Anyway, so this is our Kenyan Samboa enclosure. So that will be what you get for free if you do the local pickup deal. So you get everything and her extra sand. But anyway, these down here are the tanks that are empty now because we moved the 4 boa constrictors and the 2 retics upstairs. I had an idea, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. Now, this would be, you know, a whole nother thing, you know. But I was like, you know what? What if we did a small scale rescue situation where we took in snakes that needed a home? We would do it for free. Like, we would not pay anything. If just somebody wanted to surrender a snake, they would surrender it to us, and we would keep it here with us and, you know, take care of it, make sure everything's good with it, and try to rehome it for the person. Because, you know, sometimes when you have certain situations, you know, you might just need somewhere for that reptile to go. That's a good place for them to go. And so I was kind of thinking about that, but I don't know. We wanted to kind of get this out of here because Ren's going to start walking soon, and we really don't want her trying to climb on these. So I don't even know where else we could put them. It's probably not doable right now until she maybe gets to be an older kid that doesn't want to climb on everything. But it would be something cool to think about in the future, like if we decided to put this stuff in storage, you know. So what do you guys think? Do you think we should keep these 6 tanks and run a small scale rescue in addition to our breeding that we do? That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Be able to reach a lot of different people that way. But thank you guys for watching this breeding update video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also, if you haven't already, please follow us on our Instagram page. We are at magic_city_morphs. We are also on TikTok. We are at Magic City Morphs on TikTok, and we are on Facebook. We are Magic City Morphs on Facebook. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.